What's up guys, it's Danica. I am here in Orlando, Florida, clearly in a hotel room. I am actually staying at the Universal Orlando New Aventura Resort. It is a brand new like high rise, so very, very different than a lot of the other Universal Orlando resorts. It just opened 2 weeks ago, and when I heard it opened, I immediately booked a trip because I have never been to Universal Orlando before. I've never been here before. I think when I was growing up, Universal Orlando was just starting to become a thing. I came to Disney World, I think twice when I was a kid. Once with my cousins and then once with my brother and sister who are much younger than me, like 6 or 7 years younger. But I have not been back here in decades. A few months ago, you guys saw I went to Disneyland in Tokyo. I loved it so much. And a few years ago, I went with my friend who's like a Disney expert, shout out to David, to Disneyland in Anaheim, California, which is so amazing because there's like this incredible like authentic retro feel about that place. It's actually so different atmospheric wise than any of the other Disney properties. Anyway, so I thought I would take this opportunity over Labor Day weekend to just pop down here. I like forget that Florida is really only like a 2-hour flight from New York City. Anyway, so I flew down really late last night. I checked into the hotel at like 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna insert a little room tour right here. Okay, so the first room I checked into was not okay because it looked at a parking lot. So they gave me a different room and it is so much better. Hi. So I just landed. It's like, right now it's like 1:15 in the morning. I got to the hotel probably around 12:45. They originally gave me a room on the second floor that looked directly into like a parking garage. So all I saw was like cars and I was like, no way, there's no way I'm spending my entire vacation just looking at a parking garage with like literally nothing else. So I went downstairs and I asked them if they had other rooms. They've only been open 2 weeks, but they're already completely sold out. And the only room they had in my category was an accessible room, which is totally fine by me because if no one else needs to use it, I'm happy to use a larger bathroom and shower. So here we go. The room is actually not that different from the non-accessible room. It just has a shorter corridor, so there's less like narrow space to navigate, and it opens up to much bigger space. So the room actually looks so much bigger. Here is the bedroom space. Again, they couldn't give me a standard king, which is totally fine. I just don't like wasting space on like an extra bed when I don't need it. This actually, it's not the view is not like spectacular, but at least it looks at something. Before I was 6 floors down and I was looking at nothing. So now here I can see over the pool, which is really cute down there with the palm trees, and then over here to the starlight. I'll have a better look in the morning, I think, but this is like much more of a Florida view. Over here is the desk area, pretty standard, some really nice closet. This is a very like simple, almost like Japanese inspired place. It looks like those are like rice paper, but it's not, it's just an effect. 2 beds, everything in these rooms is actually controlled by iPad, which is pretty cool. So even like the TV, for example, these are all the channels. You can log in to like your Netflix and stuff, I think. You can order room service on here. You can control your lights and stuff, all using the iPad here, which I really, really like. Hi! I love a separate sink area. You guys know this. I love lots of counter space because I do not have a lot of counter space at home in New York because I live in a New York apartment with a tiny bathroom. And then over here is the accessible bath, and it has a lot of handrails and it's much wider than a standard non-accessible bath. It also has an actual bathtub, which I actually like. And here they use a brand of toiletries that's called 0%. I've never heard of it. I think it might just be like a hospitality brand. So last night when I checked in, I was given a standard queen room, which is what I booked. And the issue that I had was it was like super late at night. I was like really tired, and they gave me a room that faced a garage, and I was like 1 o'clock in the morning. I was like, no, I am not spending my entire vacation facing a garage. So I went down to the front desk and they were so nice, and they moved me up to, it's the same category of room, still a standard queen, but it's on the 8th floor and it overlooks Cabana Bay. I think that's what it's called. It's one of the other Universal Orlando resorts. Take a look. So even though I'm staying at a Universal Orlando resort right now, I thought like really long and hard about this, whether I should like really pack it in on this vacation. I've decided I'm gonna split my vacation between Universal and Disney. I'm just gonna stay here, but I'm gonna spend 2 days at Disney theme parks and then 2 days at Universal theme parks. So I'm gonna start off this vacation going to the Magic Kingdom, which is obviously a Disney property, because I figure it's Thursday and it may be slightly less busy than it will be this coming weekend. I hope so, I hope so. And I'm not really in it for like the rides and stuff like that, because I've been on all the rides before and I've been on them in California and in Tokyo. I love rides. I might go on like a couple, but I'm really going to like check out the park and like see what's new and like buy souvenirs and like eat yummy themed snacks and stuff like that. So I'm gonna take you guys along with me there. I'm so excited. I think I have to take like a lift to get there because there's no shuttle from Universal properties to Disney because they are arch nemesis. I have packed a backpack. That is an orange backpack that Starbucks gifted to me. Thank you, Starbucks. It's a JanSport backpack, so it makes me think of high school. It is actually so lightweight and like so perfect for this trip. I'm so glad I got it right before this trip. I have a raincoat. I have like wet wipes. I have lip balm and sunblock and an extra pair of socks. I'm so nervous it's gonna downpour this afternoon because if you've ever been to Florida, in this time of year, you know that like it's always raining in the afternoon. I even bought a pair of Tevas for this trip. I think they're called Tevas. I grew up calling them Tevas, but I think they're pronounced Tevas. But I'm not gonna wear them today because I'm really nervous. I've never worn them before and I'm gonna get blisters. So yeah, wish me luck. I hope I don't get caught in the rain. Let's go to Disney World. Made it in. It took like 45 minutes to take the ferry and come in, but here I am, we're in. Start my trip. I might go to Tomorrowland first because I have a lunch reservation in the Beast Castle, but I found the Magic Castle behind me. I feel like Orlando is like the one place outside of Vegas where you can go and like see all of America in one place, like all the different kinds of people. It's really interesting. Oh yeah, it's a small world. Having lunch there. For some reason they give you the menu like outside, so I have the menu. Now I'm going. That's it. Leaving Disney for today. I'm exhausted. What's up, guys? I am back from the Magic Kingdom and I took a shower. This is obviously going to be a 2-shower-a-day kind of vacation because it is so hot and humid outside. I don't think this is put on makeup 2 times a day vacation though, so I'm not wearing any makeup right now. Not that cute. I had such a fun time today at the Magic Kingdom. It was so hot and so humid. It didn't downpour, which I am so happy about. Like, thank goodness. It like drizzled a little, but it was fine. Everything I ate was like so fun. I went to lunch at the Beast Castle and that was really, really fun. And then I had a hot dog later. I went on a bunch of rides, a lot more than I expected to go on. I think the lines just weren't as long as I thought they would be. So there are actually so many duplicate rides between the Disney World here, the Magic Kingdom here in Orlando, and the Disneyland in Tokyo. So I just went to the Disneyland in Tokyo a few months ago. So I felt like there was a lot of overlap. But there were some like different takes on things, and I don't know, I really enjoyed it. I did feel like I haven't been here in decades, and there were definitely moments where I had these like flashbacks to when I was like 11 years old and I came here. And for example, on the ride It's a Small World, I had so many weird feelings during that ride because I do actually viscerally remember going on that ride for the first time as a child. I think the first time I ever went on It's a Small World was when I came here with my aunt and my 2 cousins, and like, you know, it wasn't like my immediate family and I was just a kid, so I did feel a little bit like removed from their family. But when I went on that ride, I was like, this is so peaceful and so beautiful. And I remember this feeling of like euphoria, as much euphoria as you can feel when you're like between the ages of like 8 and 11. So I don't know, I just remember feeling really, really positive and happy about that ride, and I really loved it. And that was like one of the first things that I really loved about Disney World was It's a Small World. And as a kid, like, it was like irrational. There was no reason. I was like, this makes me feel happy. But today, in our current political climate, riding on that ride and going through that whole thing and seeing the positive message, which is all about how at the end of the day we're all the same, you know, all the things that make us different they make us richer. It just felt like really, really dystopian. And in a way I did feel like quite depressed when I came out of the ride, because in like the 25 or like, you know, 30 years, how many, like 33 years or something, that since like the first time I went on It's a Small World, the world has sort of gone to a really dark place. And that's not what you think you want. Like, that's what you want when you're a kid. Like, that's not what you hope for. I think there's like an optimism that's gone out of, you know, the world at the moment, especially in this country. So it was like, I didn't want to think too much about it. I did like text my friends a little bit about it, but I didn't feel like, I don't know, I just felt like it was a really dystopian feeling, and I just didn't have the same sense of joy coming out of that ride that I did when I was a kid. It's a shame. I think like that's a shame. I did get some cute things on happier subjects. I did get some cute things. I bought some stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this or if I'm gonna give this to my niece, because I don't think she really likes scrunchies. I love scrunchies, but these I think are new at the park. So this is the Mike Wazowski scrunchie. It's like a hair scrunchie, and it's made of like this plush, I don't know, I think it feels like chenille, but I don't think you can make scrunchies out of chenille because it's not stretchy. So it's almost like this plush fleece. And then on the other side is a Sully scrunchie. It doesn't have any eyeballs, but it has horns, and it's so cute. So I got this, and I got a drink at Gaston's Tavern in the Beauty and the Beast part of the park, and with it you get a souvenir mug, and it was this. It's so cute. It's actually pretty substantial. It's plastic, so I think it's like easy to take care of. But yeah, so it has Gaston on one side and LeFou on the other side. My niece's favorite bad guy is Gaston, but I don't think this is like child appropriate really, so I might keep it. I don't know, maybe like she'll find me for it. I did buy one thing especially for my niece, and she's been really into this one pair of gold shoes that she has for the past like month or so much so that she refuses to wear all other shoes. And it's gotten to the, I mean, she's like this tiny little kid and she's like 3, but it's gotten to the point where she has like stinky feet because she won't wear any other shoes, and she refuses to wear socks with those gold shoes. So I think my brother is actually buying her like 5 pairs of the same shoes so she can, like, you know, rotate so the shoes don't stink up. But I did see these and I thought these were really, really cute, and I've always wanted to buy her light up shoes. But these are, and her favorite princess is Belle. I don't even know if Belle's a princess, from Beauty and the Beast. Her favorite character is Belle from Beauty and the Beast. So I got her these. I think these are Belle shoes, and she also, my niece also loves jelly shoes with like little glitter things inside, and so these have glitter in them. They're jelly shoes. They have a bow, they're gold, and they light up. I don't really know, I've never seen jelly shoes that light up, but I thought these were really cute, and so I bought them. Yeah, I'm trying not to buy like too much stuff while I'm here. I've never really gone crazy buying stuff at Disney, so I feel like optimistic that I won't go bananas. I'm trying to buy like little things here and there, and I'm trying to like, keep in mind that things should be useful, so I'm trying not to buy like paintings and like crystal ornaments, because no one uses that stuff, and I don't even have enough shelf space. Like, no one has enough shelf space in New York for that sort of thing. Anyway, I'm gonna edit this video. I'm sure you're sick of seeing my like no makeup face. I'm so tired because I only got like 4 or 5 hours of sleep last night, so I'm probably gonna edit this. I don't really, the Wi-Fi in my room is not really working. This hotel has like a few kinks to work out, but the hotel in my room is not really working. The Wi-Fi in my hotel room isn't really working, so I might edit this and go downstairs to the lobby to upload, and then eat something for dinner, and then go to bed real early, because tomorrow I'm gonna try to go really, really early to Universal. So yeah, there's more of this to come. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I'm having a great Labor Day weekend. This is the last long weekend of the summer, and I hate the feeling of feeling like summer is like slipping away from you and like slipping out of your hands, because it's such a short season, and it's yeah, I'll miss it. I'll see you guys next time.